And again, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Let's dive in. Hopefully, everybody has been able to connect really well. Let me know in the chats what you guys want to see today. Let me know in the chats what you guys want to hear today. Because, as stated, I want to dive into drum programming, custom drums, custom drum kits, custom programs, custom patterns, right? We're going to use Slicer, of course. We're going to use the drum sequencer, sometimes just known as drums. Okay. We're going to use, of course, perhaps some direct wave sampler sounds. We're going to use some loops, pretty much just coming up with new drum kits, new patterns, all of that goodness. So if you guys want to see a little bit more, of course, jump in the chats. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to hear. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's dive in. Let's dive in and make sure that all's well. And I want to make sure that everyone knows I've got a comment pinned, right? The pinned comment right there is a link to the community. Now, if you want to join, if you want to get more access, let's say, to kits, to presets, to guidance, to courses, to packs, fill in the blank with everything that you can imagine, in that sense, as it relates to FL Studio Mobile, and of course, much more, then of course, hit the link in the description. And of course, that is also free. Just to let you know, that is absolutely free to join. And your participation is absolutely welcome. All right. So what do I have here set up on my side? I've got pretty much just a basic drum kit, and that's really just to start, right? And so we're going to build it out piece by piece, bit by bit, touch by touch, and see what we can do to create something quite unique and magical together. So I'm just getting myself set up on my side with my FL Studio remote, which you guys should absolutely be using, whether you call it FL Studio remote or you call it, or you use the IL remote, it doesn't matter. They're both really useful. But of course, if you're using FL Studio 25 or later, then you have to use FL Studio remote. All right. So again, guys, join at the link in the description. You should also follow us at other channels, and I'll link those as well shortly. But for now, jump in the Blends Group community right there, and we'll dive in. Okay, so here we go. So we got some drums set up. Let me just move this on my side, make it easier for me to see. Yep, here we go. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I've already got a drum kit here. This one it's one of these drum kits, one of these right over here, okay? So I'm going to also, let's delete this one. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's delete that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a few other drum kits. So let's add a slicer, for example. I'm going to add, let's see, I will add some loop. No, maybe not loops. Yeah, let's add the loops. Let's add the loops. Let's go. Yeah, see, we've got some duplicates. Like I said in the last video, I've been messing around with multiple versions of FL Studio, just trying a couple things. I found a couple of bugs, but nothing that I'm going to really make a video on, I don't think. But let's just see. Okay, I want something. Okay. Yeah, maybe those toms. Yeah, let's grab those toms. So I'll just delete these. I'll get rid of this one. Let's see. Let's just get rid of that one. Let's get rid of the snare. Let's keep the tom. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of all these. Okay, these should all be. So I want this. I want the. I'll keep those fills for now. And to be honest, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it just yet, but I'm gonna keep those for now, just because I don't have that type of organic fill feeling from the other drum kits, And so let's see. Let's also add another slicer and see if we can add other ranges of sounds. Let's say some metal. Let's go for some hats or something like that. So last time we went to synthetic beats. Let's try synthetic. We used the house tops last time. We could do the perca noise. Or let's do hi-hat loops. Why not? Let's just see if we can find a couple. Just a couple. Okay, let's keep that one. All right. And let's go right back. Let's go back to Slicer again. And let's see if we can find some more slice beats. No. Sorry. Synthetics beats. And let's do some percussion. Hmm. That's okay. I kind of like that one. That one's just sounds, let's just keep it simple. So, like I said, guys, I've been doing some testing. Last night, this morning, I woke up and I was just like, let me try a couple of new things. And I was messing with FL Studio, different instances, and I think I learned something. I don't know, I have to confirm still, but I don't know if it's possible to sync your mobile data to the desktop plugin if they're both on Wi-Fi. I think the desktop computer or laptop must be connected through Ethernet cable. I can't confirm, but I've been having issues syncing with that on my side. And I don't know if it's because it's not connected, the computer's connected through Wi-Fi. The last times I was able to successfully sync, I was using an Ethernet connection. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say that that's the case, but I faced a lot of challenges trying to sync. And I did everything. I updated to the latest for, whatever the version is on desktop. I installed the plugin. If you guys need the link to the FL Studio Mobile plugin update, I have that linked in the free course that is linked right now in the chat. So go to the pinned comment, join the community, and quite simply go to the FL Studio Mobile course section in the community, and you'll just find, of course, it's free. So join the community, click the link right there in the description or in the bio. Of course, link is always in bio, right? So join, and then go to the classroom and go to the FL Studio Mobile course. And what you'll find there is, of course, pretty much everything that you need to know. And of course, I can't say everything. There's so much that we could do. Like I can't claim that I'm just going to tell you guys everything. You have questions. Some of you guys have questions, and there's certain things that I have not thought of myself. I have tons of questions and thoughts and such that I haven't even shared as well. So, like I said last time, and like I always say, the more of us that we can get together is the stronger we'll all be, essentially. So join. Go to the classroom. Again, joining's free. The class is also free. The courses are free. And you'll find a link directly to how you can update your desktop plugin. Of course, that's the FL Studio plugin. You can also update the FL Studio mobile racks and things like that. So that is all linked in the classroom. All right. So of course, the pinned comment is there. So let's go. Let's create some drum kits. Okay. I've got my instance of FL Remote on my device over here, and we're gonna. Nice. Okay, so let's see if we can let's find a good, let's see what kind of song. Let's go this on here, metronome, just for now. Okay, that. Okay, let's just make these longer, at least to start, so we don't get such a super quick loop. And guys, of course, as like I said, jump in the chats, let me know what you have on your mind. Let me know what's on your mind. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's drop this one. Grab these two. Okay. All right, let's drop this. We don't really need this metronome. Got something going already. Okay, let's go. Let's drop this. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab these. Let's move these. Okay. Let's move this one. This one. All right. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so I see the question right now just popping up as I saw it through the corner of my eye. Okay, so to use FL Studio Remote, obviously I don't have to say this, but I'm just going to say it. Just download it for free, right, from the App Store or Google Play Store, whatever device you use. Okay. And then, and while I do this, I'm going to see if I can start to do a little bit of editing here as well. Maybe some filtering or some stuff. So download it. And of course, you have to make sure, well, first thing, let me go back a couple of steps. I would strongly recommend that everybody download and install the latest version of FL Studio Desktop. Okay. Do the latest version. That is super important. Okay. Just to avoid any issues, right? And to not to avoid issues, just to ensure compatibility, right? And then you, of course, download and install FL Studio FL Studio Remote on every device. That's my second recommendation. That's my first recommendation. The first one is not even a recommendation. It's kind of like, just make sure you have the latest version, right? But even if you don't, you should still be fine. Just get FL Studio on your desktop. Download FL Studio Remote onto your device, okay? And if you have an earlier version of FL Studio, that's say like 2024 or earlier, then you will have to use IL Remote. They're both very similar apps. Okay, you can check my review on IL Remote, and I'll likely do another one on FL Studio Remote as well in some type of comparison, but it's not that necessary because they're very similar apps. They're essentially the same with some minor changes here or there. Okay, now all you do is when you go into FL Studio Desktop, as long as your IL Remote is on the same network as your computer's internet, then it should essentially connect automatically. If it doesn't, then you simply go to Options in FL Studio, and then you go to MIDI settings, or just press F10, okay, on your desktop. If you, right, just press F10 and you'll open up a MIDI window. And all you do is just, in the input section, you'll see FL Studio Remote. It should just like pop up right there, and you just select it. That's it. And also at the bottom right of the MIDI window, again, it's the MIDI inputs or output devices window. Just go to Options and MIDI settings, and then at the bottom right of that tab or that window, that pop-up, you'll see Enable FL Studio Remote. All you do is just click it if it's not already selected. That's it. It's super simple. Now, while we're on the topic, and before I dive any deeper into this rhythm that we have going on here, what you want to do is, since FL Studio Remote is designed to control FL Studio, you really only want to focus on a couple of tabs in FL Studio Remote. And I hope you're following along right now. If you're not, that's totally fine. You can always watch and pause and try it again. Try it on your own. Okay. You want to look at the piano and the harmonizer section or tabs. It's pretty much called piano and harmo. The other ones I don't necessarily recommend using, only because some of them may work well, some of them just may not, because again, they're not designed to use for FL Studio Mobile. But I like to use it because I like to use FL Studio Mobile on desktop from time to time. And I like to be able to control the piano, and I like to be able to use the harmonizer tool. Okay? So I hope that helps. Those are two major functions. The main is for playing and stopping, but again, pause, play, it's like transport controls. Those transport controls will actually stop FL Studio, which will also, so it's a little complicated. A lot of you guys have seen my videos on the subject, and you know that you're using FL Studio Mobile in FL Studio. So you can control both independently. And it could get complicated. You could change the tempo of one or of the desktop version, and it changes the tempo of your internal, FL Studio Mobile plugin. Because again, when you're using FL Studio in the desktop, you're using it as a plugin. So it's essentially an instrument. So this entire session, what we're building right now, this session that we're building is technically just a plugin, right? It's one plugin with many plugins. It's modules, you get the point. So let's dive in though. Let's dive in. Let's see if we can get some toms here. And let's see. Okay. Do this. Okay. All right, let's try something here. Let's go for some miscellaneous. Here we go. Let's do some. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do some chorus. Okay. Gonna get this really wet. And yeah. Let's drop this down. Okay. Other hi-hats here. Okay, let me add a little bit of filters to the hi-hats. So let's go. Oh, filters. Here we go. And let's actually add a good old filter. Here we go. Let's do actually. Yep. I just want it to be in there, but not so strong as not such a metal sound, you know? Okay. And this one is kind of, let's hear the solo. These two. Yep. Yep, this one needs, okay, so I will, I'm going to, yep, I want to soften this. Sure. Okay, and I'm going to, I want to do something to bring this out more, so maybe a bit of distortion levels. Here we go. Maybe a distortion. Ooh. Okay, let's put it down. Yeah, let's hear it. Let's do some hard. Yep. Okay, and what I want to do as well, I want to space this out. I'll give it, yeah, let's stereoize it. Let's do this. Turn to the right a bit. And I'm going to drop this down a bit. Okay. Okay. What kind of rhythm is this going to be? I don't even know. I don't even know. No, I really don't. I really don't know. But let's let's go. Okay, let's just go. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Okay. 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 Let's make this a little bit longer. Okay, let's extend this. Let's double this actually here. Yep. Let's do it like that for now. This. I'll leave that for now. Okay, let me see if I like any of these snare drums. Not for this purpose. No, not for this purpose. Okay, but let's see if we can find something else. Yeah, let's use that snare drum. Let's this hi-hat. Okay, let's just fill every two. All right, let's do that for now. All right, do some note repeats. Okay. Let's see. No, let's do note here. Some doubles. Okay, let's do it like that. And I will also, let's see, these are the drums. So what I'm gonna do a couple of things here. So why not just take this drum And let's create an effect channel for this hi-hat just alone. Okay. And let's go to the sends for this hi-hat. Let's go back actually here. And so here we go. We got this send here. All right. And yeah, let's rename this one to, I'm just going to call this metal. Okay, I'll call it metal for now. All right. So our metal is going to be filtered a little bit more. We're going to try to, let's go filters. Just do a straight good filter right there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got a low pass. Sorry. Let's add a little more resonance. Okay. But then also, I'm going to add a little reverb to this one. Okay. I mean, I could use a comb filter, just something strange on this one. Yeah, just let's see. I'm going to see what kind of defaults we have here. Ringy, subtle, stereo wide. I kind of want stereo on this one. Let's try. Okay, maybe that's a bit much. Okay, let's try. No. I like that. Doesn't really change much. Let's solo this. Actually, solo too. Better. So this one. It's already sent to this track. That's one thing I like about using the drums. When you sequence things, you can actually have just totally right now, it's just this one sound. As you see, this one hi-hat is sent to the auxiliary track, the effect track. And so I don't even, like, if I do this, if I solo this, you won't even be able to hear it. So it's technically just being sent here. And of course, from here, it's being sent to the master, as you see. So let's go the comb filter, turn the comb filter off. Yeah. All right, we'll leave it like that for now. I'm okay with that. Except maybe not so loud. Actually, I'll go from here and go to the mixer. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can find a snare, some type of snare, some type of, yeah. All right, okay. Let's see right here. Any hats, snare, 8-bit snares. Okay, let's see this one. Maybe not that one. Trying to find a snare that I haven't really used. I could go to, okay. Let's see if I can find some slice. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go. I will use a riser link. I've been thinking about that this morning, so let's try some. No, I don't really want. I want to just kind of build a snare. So let's go here. Let's try to. Oh, that's pretty sick. That's a nice tight one. That's a nice one. Okay, so I like that range right there. Okay, so that sound is Collider Desert Snare. That is serious. Okay. Collider Desert Snare. Okay, so I want to build this one. Maybe I'll have to do it another time. Okay. let's do something to this, because of course, let's do something else to it. Just I don't really want it to be so strong. I want to do, like, I want a different sound. I want more of a, kind of a metallic type of, yeah. Let's, let me drop this down a bit. Give me a sec. Ooh. Okay, let me go to the mixer, drop it down. So here we go. So I'm going to take the drum, the bass drum, the kick drum, and I'm going to also send this to its own track. Let's create an effect channel for that one. And I'm going to, here we go. It's up here, right here. So I'm going to rename this one. I'll rename this to, let's just call it kick for now. Okay. So here we go. We have our kick here and our hi-hats separated, as you see right here, totally separated. All right. The sequence is here, but I'm going to, process them individually. So for the kick, I'm going to, for now, I'm not going to worry about any EQ because I'm in headphones, so it's not really the most opportune time to do EQing. So I'm just going to work on the dynamics and the overall tone in a way as much as I possibly can. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to add a few instances of this. Of distortion. Okay. So just get a little bit of high end there. Maybe a little bit more. Let's do a little more. And then I'll add another instance to get the tube going on. Let's just solo that. I find the bias that we like. Okay. Drop this down. Yeah. So the combination together is probably really strong, but I don't mind that. Okay. And let's add one more instance of it. Ooh, sorry. Okay, let's drop it down. Let's pump this up a bit just to hear what the soft is like. More of a mild saturation. I'm not going to bit crush. Let's just check the bit crush for now. Okay. Maybe not. And we'll do some panning, right, of this. So I'm going to do that like 38. Let's turn it off for now. I got it. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's pump it up. Oh. Okay, let's drop this. Okay, let's just put that like that. And let's do some panning. Here we go. Oh. Okay, listen to this. Check the pan. All right. Very wide kick. Let's check the tube. Pump it up a bit. Let's get this panned. The opposite. Not so much. That's good. Okay. Wow. Turn these off for a second. Just listen. Yeah. So I'm going to also check the kick and I'm going to adjust the envelope. So let's see. Okay, let me check the. No, so it turns out that it's the distortion that's making this have that pale, kind of that crunchy sound at the end. I'll figure out which one it is. Let's see. No, maybe this one. Yeah, maybe it's the tube distortion. So I may just remove the tube distortion. I think that's the one that's creating that funny sound. And it comes up. Oh, it's still happening. Yep. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. I don't want to overdo it. That's cool. Let's also, let's try some wave shaper on this one. Just see what we can do. Let's check some default settings that we have here. Hear that? It's got that crunchiness at the end. I don't like that too much. Ah. Nice. Ooh. That's pretty sick. What I'll do is, oh, that's pretty sick. I like that. So what I'll do is I like this actually a lot. That is pretty nice. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Drop the mix down a bit. Yep. Okay. I know this is wild. It's all over the place right now. I know. You're just like, what is going on? Okay, so what I want to do with this one. This is a drum. Let me drop this for now. No, not that one, this one. And I'll get this snare drum. Where's our snare drum? Oh, no, sorry. Oops, our snare drum's over here. This one, okay. So I'm gonna start to work with the snare drum. And I'm kind of feeling the wave shaper right now. Okay. Let's do the snare. Let's find, let's drive it. And let me check the mixer. Yeah, we're definitely busting through the red. So I'm just gonna add a quick compressor. And for now, just, kind of a initial type of compressor, just for control. I will add a multiband compressor, but I won't really activate much of it. Well, I will. Yeah, let's get a decent range. Again, in headphones, it's not ideal, right? But we'll do it. I'm just gonna do, like I said, my initial type of thing. I could probably load a preset, but for now, I'm just gonna use a super simple, super low ratio type of grab, just to kind of, contain these wild transients. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's save that again. Addicted to saving. My goodness, it's amazing. What's the thing? Okay, so let's drop this down. So now we're not crazy. Well, while I'm here, I'm just gonna add a limiter. All right, I'm gonna put it down like I usually do down here, because good way to just to keep it intact. We can worry about the LUFS and RMS and this and that in time, but I would like to keep it decent. -14, -12, something like that, just for now. We don't need to go any wilder, crazier. But it's quieter though, which I'm fine with. So it gives me a chance to work on the EQ of everything. Okay. I really do like this snare drum. It's very crisp. I'm gonna add a little bit of reverb to that directly on the channel. So let's go to echoes right here. Let's do reverb 1. Yeah, reverb 1. I like this. Let's go to some presets. I see. No, let's not go presets. Let's. Okay. No, I do want to have more body. Yeah. Okay. Some parts of slicer, a drum kits for a rhythm loop. Yeah. Anyway, while making a drum loop, and I'll do the effects next time. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, try stuff out. With the drum sampler, I think the comment was, I like that diffusion, make it a little crackly. And I'll adjust the levels of this reverb. I won't necessarily have it so strong the way it is now, but I need it to be loud enough so I can hear what I'm doing. See that the mix is high. It's just for now. Yeah. Oh, I do want the crispiness of that. Okay, so I'll drop this down, the mix. Yep. Okay, so I think the comment was about this using the drums again. So just going to add track and selecting drums. Of course, you can use Slicer. You can use other individual drum sounds from Direct Wave Sampler. There are tons. Tune Data Weights are some of the best ever, which unfortunately for now, they're not on this device. Well, no, they're on the device, but they're not in FL Studio 25, which is what I'm using right now to record. So we'll deal without it. Again, another day without Tune DQs and a bunch of other exports, but that's okay. We got lots of stuff to work with. So I think the comment was about using effects like this. So what you can do when you have your drum sequencer, of course you can add, let's go here. Actually, no, let's go. Sorry, this is what I want to show you. So once you get here, you can actually start to create your own drum kits, right? You just click plus, and of course you can load samples directly from your own My Files, right? So you could take your own kits from your desktop, from other software, other packs that you may have purchased, whatever it may be, and drop them into your samples folder for your online content or for your your user data, right? So let's go. And again, so yeah, you can add those individual sounds, build out your own kits. Of course, you can save your own kits. That's always very easy and very convenient, right? Save a kit is beautiful, right? So you can see here, save drum set, right? Load drum set, right? Okay. So let me continue on with what I was doing here. This is a blank one. Let's go for a snare. I want to get some type of clap if I can. Let's see. Maybe this one. And I'll kind of pitch it up. Yep, I'll just pitch it up. Okay. Let's pitch it up. Let's do the pitch up. No, let's do, yeah. I'm going to try something. I'm going to send it to this one. Wait, did I send it to the right one? Metal. No, metal. No. Nope. Let's go default. No. I'll process this one. Very simple. So now I have a new effect channel right here. So for now, I'm going to delete this one. Just for now. Don't need this one. Right? Drop today's session in our community. That's your secret. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you want this drum session and just, you can use it as a template, or if you want to use it as kind of a learning tool, I guess, in a way, I'll definitely drop it in the session, in the community. If you want to join, of course, the link is in the description, but you guys got to join the community, and you have to post a very simple statement. Just join the community. Of course, it's free, and enter 2 simple words. Well, kind of. FL Pro. Just join and type in FL Pro. That's it. If you guys drop that in there, I will share this. I'll definitely share. So I've got this loud snare drum, and what I'm going to do is, still working with it. I want to do some. I've been using Wave Shaper a lot. Let's go Wave Shaper today. Whew. Oh, that's kind of sick. I like that. I like that. Look at that. I dig this somehow. I don't even know why. I actually don't even know why I like it so much, but it just muted it. Kind of just made it super FL Pro. That's it. Yep. All right. Let's hear this one. Okay. Let me see what I can do with this one here. I'm going to check some defaults and get myself, I see. No. See. No. So, okay. I like that. I'm going to, guys, we've been getting away with defaults today. Drop this down a bit. Add this kick back in. The kick should be up here. Okay. I'm going to, let me see. No. I'm going to add another kick to this one. But before I do that, let me see if yep. Okay. Okay. Let me take this solo. Now I gotta work on the panning. It's a little too far to the left. Let's check this out. Okay. See. So what I'll do is a spacer. I'm gonna do stereo this time. Right. Just to balance it out a bit. Nice. You record as a bonus track. This is sick. I'm reading the comments. You guys are crazy right now. You guys are crazy. Okay. I want some more bass drums here. Let's add another bass drum. Let's add another bass drum for this kit. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so this one. Let's load a sample. Let's load it. Let's load it. Let's go to monster kicks. Guys, we're using a lot of stock sounds. Kind of not too show that you can do whatever you want, but showing. Then again, the dub techno stuff is pretty nice. I can't deny it. Let's go to the dub techno. Sorry, guys. Kind of soft, though. Yeah, a little soft. Let's go to monster kicks, which aren't as monsters as they sound. Really not. Very synthetic. Okay. Yeah, I need something more, maybe more aggressive. Chip tunes? No. I could go Jace. Sometimes I call Jace J. It's just see the J Y and I just go off. Jace. The Jace kits are tough. So, Drumful Treasure, guys, I hope this works. Remember last time it wasn't loading? Yeah, you see what I mean? It's happened before. It's happened to me many times. Yeah. I hate to show this, and I'm not like trying to expose this, but I'm really trying to use the Drumful Treasures, but sometimes they just don't load. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it happens on desktop. Like I said in the last stream, sometimes I just try different stuff, different versions, and I find bugs. It's not like I'm trying to find bugs. I run into bugs is what I should probably say. I'm not looking for bugs. I want to make that clear. Okay. We should be able to find some here. Look, you see what I mean? Look. My, yeah, these aren't loading either. I don't know, guys. It happens to me. Is it just me? Please leave a comment and let me know if this is just me. I hope it's not. Oh, I kind of hope it is, because I don't want anybody to have this experience. You know what I mean? Oh, these should be good. And these are not loading either. Oh my goodness. Fascinating. These are loading. They're loops, though. Man, I don't know what that's about. I really don't know. It's kind of cool sounds. Yeah. Strange. I think my explorations have... Yeah, we'll use one. These ones should be good. Good. I'm gonna layer this kick now. Let's see. Some grab to it. Alright. Some grab to it. Kick. Rack kick, sorry. Man, can't find the kick. It won't get. Maybe I should take a break from finding a kick, because I haven't found the kick I'm looking for just yet. I'm going to leave this one. Actually, I'm going to remove this one because I don't want to get confused. Let this go right now. Let this go right now. Let's delete this one for now. All right. And the one that we do have, maybe what we can do is the one kick that we do have is already sent to the sequence like that. So it's, yeah, it's already being processed in a way, up and away. So let's just work on the processing here then. Maybe add a little bit more distortion to this one, just a touch more. Yeah, just to make it bigger. And the hi-hats here. No, the hi-hat is sent to, metal. Got it. Oops, metal. So hi-hat's set to metal. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add one riser. So let's go to instruments. Let's see, maybe add a riser, or we can add a pad. Let's do a riser. Let's go for riser here. Let's find a good riser that we like. Let's do that one. Yeah, just like that. Something like that. Okay. Let's drop this one. Here we go. Since we didn't use that. And I'm going to add a effect aux track. And then I'm going to add multi-band compressor. And then I will kick drum. I'm going to send the kick there as well. So send the kick here. Let's call this one, I'll rename it. I'm going to do it like this for now. Okay. How's that for now? All right. All right. Yeah. Let's go. And actually turn this on. Let's find it. Let's mute this one here. Yeah, okay. And highs. Okay. Let's do this. Drops down. Drops down. And of course, this one drops down. Add a little bit of cut on this one. Put a cut of this one. Oh, what is this one? Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, let's send this one there too. Oops. Okay. Let's put this one. Let's see this one. Okay. I'm gonna add a limit here. Oof. This is wild right now. Okay. Let's see if I can go like this. Okay, because I got too many parallels going on right now. Too many. Okay. Pause that again. Yep. Okay. All right. Not getting the effect that I want right now. Not fine. It's okay. All right. Not getting the exact effect I want right now. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's life. We're gonna use the wave shaper just to touch on this one. I'll get to what I was trying to do later. That I'm gonna try wave shaper because it's... Let's go wave shaper. Right, amp. No. Let's try some wave guide. Check it out. That's too crunchy. Let's go try some other defaults. Nope. That's very sick. Triplets. Okay. And what we'll do is add a little bit of, let's go miscellaneous. And we'll do something with multi-effects and do like a pan type of style. Yep. Okay. Okay. This one hasn't been touched. Nope, this one. Nope, this one. Okay. Oh, it has. Okay, a little sterilizer. I'm going to filter it a little btle bit though. Yep. Let's do. Could metallicize it. Metallicize. Okay, that's a little bit. What? Maybe too much. No. Don't want to metallicize it. Let's make it. I just want to do just a filter. It's good enough. Let's do it for filter. Yeah, I just want to filter it. Maybe band. Here with everything. Maybe. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to actually record a little bit of automation on this one. Just like that, okay? And then I'm also going back to our trusty multi-effects, and I want to do a bit of panning on this one as well, okay? Get a little bit of panner there. Let's see. See, so here, something spin. Yeah, okay. Maybe faster. So it might actually cancel some out. That's why, okay. Yeah, maybe not so drastic. Like maybe not so wide, I mean. Like the distance. Okay. Okay. Let's turn this guy to the right a little bit. I think we did that over here. Yeah. So let's pan him more to the right. Nice. Right. Okay. Let's save this. Ooh, guys. All right, so look. Just messing around with all sorts of different drum techniques. Let's break it down. So we just added a riser just for fun. Just trying to do a little bit of side chaining and a little bit of an idea, but it's not necessary for this one for now. So let's break it down. So we started with some loops. Of course, we added a bunch of different tracks. We created we chose some sounds. Well, actually, we chose a kit, pardon me, and then we added some auxiliary sends here. So we sent our kick drum and our hi-hat to their own, and we all don't forget, we also did some hi-hat rolls here. So these right here, hi-hats were there, were rolled right there. So let's hear that, right? You hear that? Let's just do the hi-hat right here, just so you can hear it. Right? Let me show that here. Doubles, another double here. Of course, we can go much higher if we wanted to, but just double for now, simple, right? So we also, of course, we sent the kick and the snare to their own aux tracks. So we have the kick right here. We're processing here on its own. We just filtered some of it, low pass filter, high pass filter on this one. Oh, that's metal, pardon me. The kick, sorry. The kick, we added some distortion. We did some wave shaper. So of course, this is just dynamics. We're working in headphones, so we did not really work with EQ today. It's mostly just dynamics levels, essentially, right? So right there, some harmonics and such, but essentially levels, right? And then of course we have our hi-hat here, and I'll keep the kick on as well. And so the hi-hats, of course, we use a comb filter because I wanted to make it a little bit of more like just the style, the timbre, okay? Negative comb filter is what it's called. And of course we use the high pass filter on there to roll off some of those low ends. Let's turn it off just to hear. It's a little chunky. Let's turn it back on. Right. Maybe it could include a little more of the low end, but for now I liked it like that, considering I'm in headphones. Then of course we took some loops. So let's drop these three. 1, 2, 3. These are drum loops. These are straight slicers, right? And the beautiful thing about slicer, as you see, slicer here, slicer there, and of course slicer here. These are loops, but we kind of picked and moved things around to find the sounds that we wanted. So I like this one, this pink one here, because, or fuchsia, pink, purple, fuchsia. This one because I like the toms, and I knew I couldn't really find toms that were as organic from any of the other kits. I could have programmed them myself, yeah, but this Jace Lewis set is pretty sick. I like these a lot, right? So sometimes I might call them J, just in case you guys wonder what are you talking about. Sometimes just J sticks in my mind, J-A-Y. So we added a bit of chorus to them. We did some wave shaper on them. Again, we're adjusting the levels. Of course, the chorus is more for modulation to help it kind of cut through the mix and find its own unique path, I guess, snake through the sound. And wave shaper was essentially to find some type of dynamic boost. So we might actually pump it up a bit. Yeah, because we didn't do any parallel processing, which we could do a little bit right now if I really wanted to. But for now, we'll keep it simple, right? I can actually put this to the kick. Let's actually see what this sounds like. These toms to the kick sound. Okay, let's drop it from the master for now. Take a listen actually while we're here. Oh, and you won't hear it because the kick is soloed. The kick is not soloed. Sorry about that. No wonder. Okay, let's listen to it now. Ooh. Right? It's super heavy. So I'll still do it though. I'll just add a bit. Just a bit of it. Done. Okay, so, and then over here, let's pause that. We have this percussion. It's actually hi-hats, this one. This is the hi-hats. But we added a filter, right? You hear that? Low pass filter. Because I wanted to get more of stick. I wanted a sound of kind of like sticks, not high metal frequency dominance, right? Essentially. And then down here, this is some percussion, whatever. I wanted it to be split around, separated. That's why we have this. Well, of course, we did a little automation here for the filter, but mostly what I was doing here was separating. As you see, we have panner, all about space on this one. And I can turn all of these off and just take a listen. Right? It's kind of, some of them were too spicy. This note here, this one here, this one. There's too much. And this one as well. It was just a little too hot for my ears. So I added a bit of a filter to it. So I just want it to be there. And distortion, so that it can actually cut through the mix. I'm going to actually get a little bit of panning going. A little bit of panning. And then, of course, stereoizer and panner were just to get it to have some movement in this wild, it's uncategorizable loop that we have here. Okay, what else do we have here? And then we also have the snare drum. This was just a snare drum. Lots of reverb, actually. Now that I listen, there's tons of reverb, so maybe drop it down, but I'll leave it for now. I would definitely, so this one, we actually use direct wave sampler, so we're using the piano roll for this one. Just maybe not the most ideal method, right? But we're using the straight piano roll, which is good in a sense because you can find the exact key you want for the snares, right? You can go up and down the scale here. Felt this was a good range here, right? And of course we could have gone through here and adjusted some of these parameters like the pan and everything like that, but velocity pan. But for now, we're just keeping it simple. Well, maybe I'll pan this a little right while we're at it. There, just a little bit. Just a touch, just to say we did it. So this note, this D sharp one, you know, is going to kind of go slightly to the right. And we'll just leave it for now with that one. And what else did we do? So over here, we added another snare drum. Because I wanted to add, let's just get the snare drums. I wanted to get a concrete snare drum, you know, 2 and of course 3 and 4. I just wanted to get one right there for sure. So it's simple, you know, not to ignore, right? And spacer. Of course, we were going crazy with Wave Shaper today. Again, mostly working with dynamics because we're not going to work with EQ too much right now. We'll do that maybe in the community, maybe in the next call. So guys, join us on Friday, maybe even Wednesday. We may actually have I don't want to say an emergency call, but we may actually have an unplanned, late planned a call on Wednesday. Something like that. On Wednesdays, kind of in general. Maybe we'll start doing Wednesdays as well. But for now, Fridays in the community. You guys should join. Check us out. And so, yeah, so we had a little snare drum there. This was just one single snare that we loaded. Nothing major. We could do a lot of stuff here. We can pan each individual hit. As you see, we can adjust the pitch of each and every one. As you see, we can repeat each one, which we're not going to do. We just need one. We can, of course, adjust the velocity of each and every one, which we're not going to do right now. Just keep it simple, right? And, of course, the drum kit that you see is here. It's more like a snap and a clap, essentially together, a snare and clap together. And we just added a little riser for some reason, just to add a little bit of flavor, right? So check us, guys. The link is right there. I hope to see you guys join the community because it's always fun having you guys around. It's always fun sharing the sounds. It's always fun exploring everything we do. It's not boring. We just keep going, whether it's pouring, whether rain is, you know, how it goes. So, guys, thank you for checking this one out. As usual, winning with blends. Justin Blends back at it again, guys. All the best. Till next time, let's win together. Take it easy.